It's been a week. It was much easier to say we were going to have boot camp than it has been to actually have boot camp. But we're ready to roll with our first one. So let's get into some demonstrations of the exercises that we'll be doing today and then get into it. We are going to do 9 exercises. We're going to go 3 times around, and we've got 20 seconds of exercise and 30 seconds of rest to change. First exercise is push-up. You can do them wide, which is maybe a little bit more for the chest, but it doesn't stabilize the shoulder joint quite as well. My preference is going to be to keep my elbows in and my hands a little bit closer, puts a little bit more effort onto my triceps. So let me demonstrate those in a couple of different directions for you. So from here, inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. And from the side, inhale down, exhale lift. Try and think about tucking the tailbone underneath and engaging the lower abs. That will help protect your back. Inhale, exhale. Our modification. Try not to be in a table pose with your butt up. You're a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Inhale down, exhale lift. And if that's hard, then you can keep your butt up a little bit. Bend over row. I'm going to use the band for this, but as I demonstrated in an earlier video, you could have 2 bags, you could have dumbbells. I'm going to use the band. Stand at about hip to shoulder width apart. I always prefer to cross the band over. And from this position, elbows pulling straight back. Hands coming to about level with your ribs there. So exhale as you pull. Inhale back down. Exhale, inhale. So from here, bend at the waist, knees bent for safety, elbows coming straight back. Don't bring your hands up to your shoulders. Just think about taking your elbows straight behind you. Lunges. So I do have 2 10-pound dumbbells that I'm going to use for a couple of other exercises. I'm going to use them with my lunges as well. So just in place here, step out. Don't take a really big step. Step and think about taking your back leg to the floor. Keep your body up fairly straight. And then just change. Step and then come back. So from here, step out. Think about dropping the knee. Don't let it touch the floor. Keep your body up straight. Nice and controlled here. Our first abdominal exercise. And we're going to do 2 today. We're going to start with the harder one first. You can thank me later. I'm going to pull my mat back a little bit. So you've got 30 seconds to change. So if you need to grab your equipment, move your mat back so that you can work in the same space, that's fine. I'm going to start this one sideways, I think is going to be the best way to demonstrate this. So from here, I want your hands behind your head. Legs are up to what I'm calling a tabletop position. Knees directly above the hips, 90 degrees at the hips, 90 at the knees. This is our ready position. Right leg away, right elbow to left knee. And then we're just going to change to the other side. And change, and change, and change. Think about pressing that leg away as you come. I would like to see nice, slow, controlled movements like that. I don't want to see something like this where you look like you're having a seizure. Nice and controlled always, just doing the best that you can. Your modification for that one, because that is a pretty tough exercise, I want you to try to do the same thing from a standing position. You don't really need your hands behind your head. Just hold your arms up, but just twist across your body. You're trying to use your core and diagonally twist there. So think about that. Don't bend forward a lot. Just think about moving the shoulders forward. Squeeze those abs as you're bringing your leg up and across. Mountain climbers. Gee, what 2 exercises to put in a row there. Mountain climbers, another tough one for you. Starting from plank position, and you're just going to bring one leg up. And then change each leg. Try to keep your butt down. Try not to do a jump every single time. We do that to the side here. Okay. Now that would be our hard one. And as a modification, you can do a step. We'll still work the upper body a little bit of core. Biceps curl. This is another exercise where I'm going to use these dumbbells just because I have them. Again, you could use cans of food, gallon jugs. I like one arm at a time, stabilize through your body. Just one arm, then the other. That's more of a cardio exercise when you do it like this, where you're alternating. Not really what I'm feeling for this exercise, but you'll be on your own, so you do what feels good for you. Forward lateral raises. And that's the reason I'm using these today is for this exercise. I might demonstrate with a band as well. I probably prefer the band, but since I had dumbbells, I just thought I would use them. Forward lateral. So, forward, lift the arms, coming to level with the shoulder, and then out to the side. Don't come up higher than the shoulder joint itself. So going forward, forward raise, lateral raise. Don't be in too much of a hurry to change. You're changing the actual head of the deltoid muscle that you're using to do that particular exercise. So don't be in a hurry. Good control with one, settle, good control with the other. Let me just show you the band in case you have one. You're using small muscles here, so it can be a bit of a challenge. For this one, keep the palms down. If you're using the band, keep the palms down the whole time. Forward, lateral. Forward, lateral. The good thing about the band is you feel the tension the whole way through that muscle, rather than just gently releasing back down when you're using the dumbbells. Wide stance squats. So from here, I'm going to go, here's a normal shoulder width stance. I'm going to try to almost double that. My toes are pointed on 45-degree angles out to the side. I'd like you to have your hands on your head here, and you're going to go down. Think about tailbone tucked, lower abs are engaged, squat down, and then lift back up. Don't lock your knees when you come to that standing position. Just nice and controlled all the way down. Doing these wide squats with your toes pointed puts a little bit more effort on your inner thighs, on those adductor muscles, which we did some specific stretches for earlier. The only modification that I would have for this particular exercise would be to just do regular squats. We would call them prisoner squats if your hands were on your head. And just going down. Try not to let your knees come past your toes. Think more about as if you're trying to put your tush down onto a chair behind you there. Try to keep your body up nice and straight. Keep looking forward. And then, this is number 9. So you'll be pleased to know it's our last one. These are just regular crunches. So from here, your abdominals run from your ribs to your pelvis. They don't go any further than that. So when you lift your shoulders up off the floor, you've contracted the abdominals as much as they can. So from here, we'll inhale in place to get started. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Try to keep that connection. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. I don't want you to relax when you go back to the floor. Keep that tension there so that you're ready for the next contraction. So from the side, inhale here. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Try to think about squeezing your belly button to your spine as you exhale and lift. First exercise is push-up. We're ready to go. Two beeps signals the end of that cycle. Next exercise is bent over row. Go ahead and get your equipment ready. If you can, go ahead and get in position, ready to start. You stay there, I'm just going to move so you can see. Elbows straight back. Knees are bent for sure. Protect your back, knees are bent. Lunges are next. There you go. Try and keep your body up straight. A little bit of connection through your abdominals. How we feeling? Criss-cross. Bicycles. I'm going to start here with the modified and then jump down on the floor. Whew. All right, here's your modified. Squeeze and twist through your body. And if you're doing full ones on the floor, nice and controlled. Woo. Mountain climbers. Go. Oh, love mountain climbers. Wait till we get to burpees later in the month. Bicep curl. Oh, I hope you're breathing as heavy as I am. Nice and controlled. Try and control your breathing now. Exhale as you lift, inhale down. Doesn't matter if this weight is not too taxing for you. Forward lateral raises for our shoulders this time. Some of you might want to drop down to lighter hand weights. The same weight for my biceps is going to be challenging for my shoulders, but I'm going to hang in there for you. This is for you. Ready? And at it. Try not to hit furniture, children, expensive things like computers or TV monitors. Two to go. Wide stance squats. How are we feeling? You're looking good from where I am. Ready? Feet wide, toes out. And go. Inhale down, exhale lift. Don't lock your knees in. Nice and controlled. Soft extension, we would call that. Nice and controlled. Will get more challenging as we move through the semester. All right, last one, crunches. Hands behind your head. Feet on the floor. If you want more challenge, you can lift them to that table pose. Go. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Try not to pull with your arms. Your arms are just holding the weight of your head. Keep looking up. Very good. 30 seconds. We're back into our next set. Okay. We're ready to go for round two. They were hard, second time through. Bend over row. Try and get ready ahead of time. And go. Make sure the abs are engaged, knees are bent. lunges. Criss-cross. Mountain climbers after criss-cross. What idiot put this program together? Oh, yeah, sorry, that was me. Bicep curl. Whew. Okay. Still nice and controlled. Use this next exercise to help control your breathing. Forward lateral raise. Breathe deep and slow between each of the exercises. You're in control. Anyone else sweating? How about a big smile? Huh? Because you're enjoying it or because the exercise finished? Either is fine. Only 2 to go for this cycle. Wide stance squats. All right. Inhale down, nice and controlled. Don't just drop your weight and try and catch it. Control all the way through and lift. Try to keep the abs engaged. Hard to tuck your tailbone on this exercise. Crunches to go. Last one, round 2. Squeeze it up. Pull that belly button down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale back down. Alrighty. Last time through. Generally, there's a round of applause at this point because the end is getting closer. The end is like 7 or 8 minutes away. I'm going to do my push-ups with a wide position this time, just for something different. Bend over row. All right. Elbows straight back. Hands come kind of to your waist. Bottom rib, not near your shoulders. Lunges. And go. My first step always feels really wobbly. So as you get more fatigued, focus on more control. Even if you have to slow down a little bit, I want you to keep moving as we do this. I don't want you to stop. You can make the movement smaller. Criss-cross. There you go. Last time, mountain climbers. Feel free to cuss me out when we get back to school. It will be warranted. Here you go. Whew. Biceps curl. This is our rest. Forward lateral raise. Two to go. Wide stance squats and crunches one last time. You're nearly there, folks. Feet wide, toes out. And inhale down, exhale lift. Good control. Again, as you get tired, slow it down. More focus on the quality of your work. Quality over quantity any day. Crunches, last one. When we get to the last exercise, normally everyone goes, woo! So I'm going to do that for you. Go ahead and get ready. Last 20 seconds. And go. Nice and controlled. Don't pull on the head and neck. Just hold the weight of your head in your hands. Think about squeezing your belly button to your spine as you lift. All right, 30 seconds. Once you get a really quick drink, and we'll finish when the buzz goes, signaling the end of our complete workout, because these 30 seconds still count as part of your exercise, so take them. There you go. You made it through your first boot camp. Woohoo! Okay. Time for a cool down. Go for a walk. Not a very long one. Maybe just a minute or two. Come back and do the stretching. I went through this workout 3 times today. I was originally only going to go through it once and then repeat it, loop it 2 more times after that. The benefit for me of doing that, especially if I want to put captions on what the exercises are, that's going to be probably more of a challenge than it was for me to do the 2 extra circuits here today. So we'll see how those things pan out. Hopefully my students, I'm expecting them to come good now, and they will hopefully bring some of their own ideas, and it will be easier for them to do some of this stuff. It sure should be easier for them to do 3 cycles. But that wasn't too bad, was it? 20 minutes, 22 of exercise there. So look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.